Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. A quick comparison, quick rundown rendition, if you will. Now, my guy, Kirk Tyler Cooper Jr., who's a friend of mine. Kirk's an awesome guy. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. Kirk Cooper is a good dude, man. He asked me, I posted a picture of the Colossus today, and this was a gift from Sabo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. But Kirk asked me today, he said, man, how does it compare to the 4MAX? Well, I've only carried this for a week. Now, let me say this too. I have a couple of hard use videos on this 4MAX. It is the Italian made, micarta handles, I think CPM 20CV made in Italy 4MAX. This was originally Donnie B. All Days. I'm going to link one of my hard use videos to it, and then I'm going to link the video on how I actually come up with this knife. It's a pretty good video. Check them out. I don't have a hard use video on this yet. Hell, I think I've got a couple of shorts. I want to talk about the differences. This isn't going to be a long video, but then we're going to talk about, because I've also got my Cold Steel Espada XL. Now, if you check out, I believe it's the carry for the day, I put practical carry, and part of that's tongue-in-cheek. And of course, somebody was like, well, I wouldn't consider that practical. Well, listen, if you're a content creator, or if you're just anybody on the internet, don't ever let somebody else's skill set dictate what you carry. I have the skill set to carry it. You say, Scab, don't worry about it. Here's the thing. I'll just be honest with you. I've chose to engage the way that I engage, meaning I answer every comment on YouTube. I don't on Instagram. I don't on Facebook. It's not about being better. Y'all see how many damn comments I get, how many shorts I do. But on YouTube, I am very engaging. Well, there's a two-edged sword there, okay? And I know how people handle different things. I'm not mad. I don't get mad. It's something to bitch about, something to give me content. I'm not mad at the guy. I can't help he can't use a knife. That ain't my problem. But anyway, back to the point. So Kirk Tyler Cooper said, Scab, how does it compare? Kirk, brother, listen, I love you. I really do. Good dude, man. There's no way in good conscience I could give you an honest, legit comparison only carrying this a week. What I can do is show you a couple differences, and let's talk about them. First thing we see there is two distinct handle styles. Now, a little bit the same. Let me hold this way. A little bit the same. You've got a slight curvature on the 4MAX, but the Colossus is way more pistol grippy. And let me hold it like that so you can see. So it is more of a pistol grip. So that's the first thing, is the handles. Now, again, if we're going to do comparisons, we'll do it like this. It is a little bit more, it's curved, but it's not super curved. It's not pistol grip. It really contours to the hand. The next thing let's look at is the blade shape, okay? The 4MAX is a beautiful knife, and I absolutely adore the 4MAX, okay? I use it a lot. I love it a lot. It's CPM 20CV. I've already mentioned that. But it's got more of a traditional look. The Colossus has a leaf shape, very, very leaf shapey on the blade style. My preference is this shape. If I was going to design a knife or a fixed blade, it would be this shape. I love a slicer. Yes, I love my choppers. We built the channel on choppers. It's just something about this blade shape, man. I just love it. And there's no right or wrong. Whatever y'all choose, if you choose opposite of me, it's okay to be wrong. I don't hate you for it. Let's move on. The other thing that we see here, let's look at pocket clips. And again, I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. So pocket clips are about the same. Now listen, if you own any Cold Steel folders, you know this to be fact. It's not even up for debate. They have some of the tightest pocket clips on the planet. Some of their clips, honest to God, are so tight it's damn near ridiculous. And y'all know that. That's not talking shit. I pry mine. I'm going to be honest with you. When I get a new cold steel, I take my little screwdriver and I just work it back and forth, or I'll file it down. I do that. I work on my pocket clips. They're notorious for that, but you can see the shape of these. That was the main thing. Now, another difference is this one's, well, they're both ambidextrous, so there's no difference. So you got 2 holes here, 2 holes here. You actually have a kind of a recessed clip there. If you look at it, it's kind of in the handle, and you can see there. So there's that. Let's look at the thickness. Pretty close there. Okay. Now, deployment. 2 totally different ways to deploy. You have thumb studs here for the Formax. Traditional kind of a thumb studs. So when you do that, you just take your thumb stud, push up, it's locked into place. This one has, and I've always called it wave technology. I will always call it wave technology. It's that. Now, it'll deploy like that out, or you can use it as a thumb stud. So you have different ways of deployment. The thing that they have in common, they have several things in common. They're built like tanks, they're trucks. They're both incredibly slicey, but they both have triad locks. The triad lock, man, is just the next level of lock on a folder. I don't know that you can get better than the triad lock. And I'm not saying that to bring up debate. I'm just saying the triad lock is tried and true, and it is a super, super tough knife. So there's a quick look at them. You see the differences. You see the extreme differences. I love them both, guys. I really do. Quick topic. And I'll move on. My prep right now, this is the new toy, and it's my all-time favorite for today. So that's kind of a look at these. I want to just take a quick look. This one's made in Taiwan. I love Taiwanese made knives. Italy on this one, love that. But I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Keep it under a minute on this topic. I have both. I have the AUS 10A and the G10 here, and I have the S35VN XL Espada. Obviously, I have the cold steel Formax made in Italy. I have the higher end version of this knife, and I have the AUS 10A version. I have the Formax Scout. One thing that cold steel does, and let me highly encourage you, somebody asked me the other day, they said, Scab, I want an Espada, I want the experience, but I'm not sure I want to drop the money on that S35N or any of the higher end ones, the American Mades or any of those. And I misquoted. I meant Formaxes are American made. They wanted an Espada, but they didn't want to drop that kind of change on it. I said, man, get you one of these. Okay. Now the term budget is relative because this is still close to, I think, anywhere from $150 to $200. It might have changed. I know Midway sometimes has tremendous deals, but this is a budget version. The one thing I will say about cold steel, whether it's this, which is the budget version, or the Formax Scout, or the SR1 Lite, or the Bush Ranger Lite, one thing cold steel does, they match the sizes identically. It may be different locking mechanisms. I know the Bush Ranger has the triad lock, the Bush Ranger Lite does not, but it's the same size, it's the same weight, basically, same shapes. So if you wanted an Espada XL, you could get one of these because this one has triad lock. It's very, very close to the real deal. If you wanted to check out the Formax, you could get the Formax Scout. And some people say it's the same knife. It is not the same knife. It's different materials. They're made, the higher end ones are made a little better, but it's the same knife experience. I know that sounds crazy. But like this, I know you can get a Formax Scout for maybe even $100 now, if not less. Dude, if you really want to experience this, you're like, man, I want to save up for one, but I don't know, get the Scout. I will say that. Having said that, I'll say this. Not the damn QVC, don't buy any of them. I don't give a shit. Listen, I'm Scab. You're not. Hard Use Reviews coming back tomorrow. I love y'all. Thank you for being patient. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. Love y'all, man. I really do. Even when I have you upside down, I got to fix that damn light.